You've seen it before. The card vanishes. A coin passes through a table. Even when you know it's a trick, you still believe it. But why? Why do magicians manage to fool millions of people, including the smartest among us, over and over again? Today, we're diving into the science of deception, attention, and human perception. You'll discover that your mind is wired to be tricked, and what you think is impossible is actually predictable. Magicians don't just rely on sleight of hand. They exploit the way your brain processes reality. Research in cognitive psychology shows that our attention is limited and selective. Psychologists call this phenomena inattentional blindness. It was famously demonstrated in the 1999 study by Simons and Chabris, where observers failed to notice a person in a gorilla suit walking across a basketball court because their focus was elsewhere. In magic, the trick isn't in what you see, it's in what you don't see. Magicians guide your attention like a conductor guiding an orchestra, ensuring you focus on the wrong thing at exactly the wrong time. But it's not just attention. Magicians exploit cognitive biases. Our brains are wired to fill in gaps and assume causality. If a card appears in your hand, your mind assumes the magician put it there even though you never saw how. Even when we know it's a trick, our brain automatically fills in the narrative, making us believe the impossible. Magicians also exploit memory and perception errors. According to research published in Cognitive Psychology, our brains sometimes misremember sequences of events, especially under rapid or complex movements. When a magician asks you to follow one hand while the other moves secretly, your memory encodes the event incorrectly, and later you confidently believe in a false sequence of events. Magicians also use social cues and expectations. Your mind predicts what should happen based on previous patterns, and magicians intentionally violate those expectations at the perfect moment. Combine this with misdirection, directing your attention away from the method, and suddenly, an impossible event feels real. So, your attention and memory betray you, but even that isn't the full story. How can magicians make your brain accept something you know is impossible? Here's the fascinating part. It's not just your brain being tricked, it's your psychology. Studies in neuroscience show that watching impossible events activates reward centers in the brain, particularly the striatum, giving us a small thrill. Your brain actually enjoys being fooled. Magicians also exploit our desire for coherent narratives. Humans hate uncertainty. We want a story to make sense. When a magician disrupts reality, your mind automatically creates a story to rationalize it. That's why even when you know it's a trick, you still believe in the impossible for a few moments. And finally, social psychology plays a role. Magicians use audience pressure and expectation to amplify belief. If everyone else gasps, your brain is more likely to accept what you see, a phenomenon called social proof. So, can you ever stop being tricked? Yes, but it requires understanding how your brain works. First, be aware of attention limits. Don't just watch. Consciously track both hands and the environment. Second, question your assumptions. Just because your brain fills in a story doesn't mean it's accurate. Third, understand social influence. Don't let other people's reactions dictate your belief. And finally, practice observation with small illusions. Studies in perceptual psychology like Macknick-Livingstone show that training attention and awareness dramatically reduces susceptibility to misdirection. Your brain is powerful, and once you understand its weaknesses, you can watch a magic trick and finally think, I see what's really happening. Magic isn't magic. It's science, psychology, and human perception combined to create wonder. Next time you watch a trick, remember, your brain is being guided, your memory is being rewritten, and your expectations are being challenged. If you found this fascinating, share it with someone who loves magic, and subscribe to The Now Mind, where we decode the hidden psychology behind human behavior. Your brain has been running programs you never approved. We're just getting started uncovering them. Subscribe to The Now Mind and see you in the next Decode.